Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nigerian's peace lies with Nnamdi Kanu, says IPOB. Nigerian's peace lies with Nnamdi Kanu, says IPOB. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The indigenous people of Biafra has warned elders and politicians of Southeast Extraction never to return to the region without its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The group also noted that the peace of the Southeast and Nigeria lies with the detained Biafran leaders. The group's director of media and publicity, Ima Powerful, stated this in a statement on Monday, a copy of which was made available to the Punch. IPOB said, as terrorists and insecurity is gradually but surely taking over the Nigerian seat of power, Abuja, we, the global movement and noble family of the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to remind the so-called elders and politicians of Igbo extraction of Biafra in Abuja never to return home to Biafra land without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We express our delight over the fulfillment of most, if not all, the prophecies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We expect the Caliphate sponsored terrorists to take over Aso Rock any moment from now and ensure that Nigerian government, led by impostors called the presidency, doesn't exist anymore in fulfillment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's prophecy. It is crystal clear that these terrorists and jihadists, after taking over the zoo seat of power, will come down to the western and eastern Nigeria. The entire south is not saved anymore, and there is an urgent need for the entire south to re-strategize and get the already infiltrated terrorists out of our territories without delay. As there is fire on the mountain and Abuja is being encircled by terrorists, we advise the Afro politicians in Abuja never think of returning to Southeast region without coming back with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They must do all they can to ensure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is back here in the east with them, because Abuja is no more safe again. The land of Biafra and our ancestors will not spare them if they return to east without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being released unconditionally from the DSS custody. We have warned our people severally to understand that Fulani people have prepared to take over Nigeria and forcefully Islamize the country. They never listened. Now, Ugo Eberela Naungbadbu, the eagles have perched at the point of killing in Nigeria, and our people will not escape it without the assistance of IPOB and ESN volunteers. All Eastern politicians, businessmen and women, traditional rulers, senators and Federal House of Representatives, religious men and women including governors, must ensure the urgent release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as ordered by United Nations. Otherwise, the land will not contain them and us. We have the records of those useful idiots that colluded with the Zoo government to kidnap and extraordinarily rendition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria last year June. Unless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is unconditionally released and compensated for the flagrant violation of his fundamental human rights as directed by the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, those useful idiots and their generations will have no place in the land. But if you people fail to heed this peaceful advice, we shall also need heed your plea when the jungle march was. Our people in Nigeria should understand that the peace of Nigeria, especially that of the East, lies with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A stitch in time saves mine. 9. We are warning ahead of time. A word is enough for the wise. The indigenous people of Biafra has warned elders and politicians of Southeast extraction never to return to the region without its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The group also noted that the peace of the Southeast and Nigeria lies with the detained Biafran leader. The group's director of media and publicity, Imam Powerful, stated this in a statement on Monday, a copy of which was made available to the Punch. IPOB said as terrorists and insecurity is gradually but surely taking over the Nigerian seat of power, Abuja, with the global movement, a noble family of the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to remind the so-called elders and politicians of Igbo extraction of Biafra in Abuja never to return home to Biafra land without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do